I didn't want to catch one more ball in the drive, and they just couldn't fucking make that happen. Come on, Baker. One TD, brother. Don't fold. Take it to overtime. And they're running the fucking ball. Come on, man. Come on, man. One throw to D Hop to seal the game on the first down drive. Stop him here. Let him pass on third down. We got a punt. All right, I need him stopped. Stop him 2 times. Make him pass to D Hop once. And then I'll win the money, Army man. D Hop gets one more catch. Son of a bitch, please. Come on, D Hop. One more, brother, please. Please. Come on, stop the run, boys. He said, yeah, we're good. And then they got tackled for a 2-yard loss. What the fuck? Come on, one ball to D Hop. Just block up Travis Kelsey around here, boys, please. Come on, throw that bitch to D Hop. He ain't even out there. Damn it. Tackle for a loss. Come on, now you got to pass. Put D up in. Come on, brother. Need the pass rush to chill. Oh man, if I get one catch from D Hop right here, I get my money. They throw a dick cheese ass screen? Are you shitting me? Well, that's it, boys. No money.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, man? Sorry about that.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm ready. All right. I think this is our first time playing each other, right?
Uh,
I think this is our first time playing each other, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football
I
League
ain't gonna
takes us to
pass for
British
Dion, man.
Columbia and the gleaming jewel that is Vancouver, Canada.
This is our first time playing each other, right? This is our first time playing each other, right?
Yeah.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Vancouver. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Our first carry for Najee Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run again with Harris. And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Here's Wilson. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Wilson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson steps away. And his throw is incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts him.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, we kind of thought it was a matter of when, not if, that a team might relocate to a spot outside the United States. Canada seemed like the most logical choice, and now here we are in this great city, a city that's had success in the Canadian League, but now they have an NFL and touchdown! Bijan Robinson, 40 yards, and the Huskies are on the board here first in the season opener.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now it's Wilson. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Wilson. In trouble, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18
Man, you see me, I'm fighting with my controller, man. My analog stick messed up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now it's Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Well, that was good defense right there.
Is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, I read that.
Well, this had trouble written.
Yeah, you read that. You read that down.
In the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set, so everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Again, it's Robinson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Rolling to his right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Got a man, it's London. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They're going for it. This is Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wilson changing the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing, Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 12 more yards there and another first down. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 25. 66 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Huskies go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They go play action now. Wilson. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Wilson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
4th down. Here's Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Steps away. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Cousins to throw it. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the 2nd half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the 1st half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Here's Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run again here with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive.
Well, that was supposed to be a pick right there, boy.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember in pregame.
I don't know how in the hell I went past.
And he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Mika Fitzpatrick, the all-pro safety, up to make the stop. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Robinson on a give right side. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Boy, they picked Fitzpatrick off right on time.
Terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Hand off now to Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. On the give, here's Robinson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
4th down, Cousins.
What are you doing?
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue where the game's going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Harris running straight ahead. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. To throw is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now.
Let me change that. Okay, I'm ready.
4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come and with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. They'll throw with Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw, Penix. He's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Huskies are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
The offense going to stay on the
What are you
field as they
doing,
will
bro?
line
Why
up
you
and go
doing
for
that?
two.
Nah, I told you I'm fighting with my controller. My left analog stick do that shit. You know, you
And
left.
you've got to
That's
stay
the
more
analog
disciplined in
stick that
that,
move you
Brandon. That's
around.
just a free gift to the
okay.
offense.
Coup for the extra point.
You see how that shit got my man running all the way over there to the left?
And he extends the lead to 21-8.
I gotta go get a new controller.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, like I said, it's just my controller. I gotta go get a new controller. My controller start doing that crazy shit.
And 10.
I know you're a better player than that, you know.
Yeah. Like I said, my left analog stick, it be.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Like see, I was just fighting with it then just to run. I'm trying to run up the middle. It's trying to take me that way, so I'm fighting with it.
Now it's second down. Wilson. Finding Washington.
Oh, this nigga ran out of bounds.
On the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And he'll be out just a yard.
You see how he kept running towards that way?
Writing it down on my notes. I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And he's free going.
Russell Wilson on garbage time.
And that might just cement it. A return for
He's supposed to be clutching for a quarter, man.
I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
Coup able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds.
I gotta stop running. That is, he gonna fumble every time.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
That was good D right there, boy.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So many times we end the
I
game,
damn,
and as we're
I
recapping
damn
it,
sure
we
thought I
talk
had
about
it
what
burnt right there
offenses did
too
and
on
how
that.
they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense,
Jump that
they
ball.
frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
And following an injury-shortened campaign 2022, Watt returned to his elite form a season ago, recording a league-leading 19 sacks and 19 tackles for loss.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
They'll roll him out right. This ball down the field for Pitts. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They are going for it. Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing again, Penix. And this is caught inside the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles.
My players is that shit. My controller just got my shit moving everywhere they want to be, but where I need them to be.
Touchdown. Drake London from 4 yards out. And the Huskies are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
And then flush them down, them fumbles goddamn Russell Wilson undid on me too. Look at that, this one, he on still fighting.
Not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yeah, he's about to do that, bro.
Good game, brother.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Vancouver, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.